Hey guys, I'm here with Jonathan, aka PapaKeits. We are in the Fun and Games room. What are you doing this weekend?
Well, we have a bunch of games, and some of them are new this year. We have the Balrog Ball table, and we've updated the Balrog Ball game, but we've also added a couple new games to the table. So we have Pac-Ball, which is sort of a tribute to Pac-Man, who I consider sort of an iconic character. And then also we have Poker Ball, which is a lot of fun. It's 3-card poker, and we've already had quite a few players today, and they really fell in love with it. Over here on this side of the room, we have Combat 21, which is a vicious game, and it's I think my favorite game I've ever created. In this game, you try to get 21 points, but if you get cards that you don't like, you can pass them to your opponent and send them over. Also, you play as certain characters, so if you're playing as a character and it's Chun-Li, did I say that right? Chun-Li. And it's number 8. Anytime you get an 8 in your hand, you get an additional life. So people have to be careful when they pass the cards around. The other thing I like about the game is you can get vicious. There's a lot of table talk, so you can gang up on people. So you can say, I'm going to do this, you do that, and you can gang up on people, which is really cool. That's my favorite part. And then over here, of course, we have Dive Kick, which it turns out to be a very cool game, and it's great. So every time, by the way, there are no losers in this room, which is what I like the most about this whole concept. We wanted to have something for people to do during their downtime, but we didn't want them to feel like they were playing against the house. So the idea is you come over, and all of these games are competitive, so you're playing against somebody else. And when you lose, you still get a raffle ticket for an Infinity Gauntlet or a stick or some other stuff. I don't even know, everything's given away. And then if you win, you get an additional raffle tickets, and then you get Infinity Prize Points, and the Infinity Prize Points are used to spend over here in the Toontown shop. And we have a really cool variety of things this year. I have been an avid Mickey Mouse and Marvin the Marvin collector over the years. So I was going through my stuff, and it was like, why am I keeping all this stuff in these boxes? So I decided to donate it this year. So we actually have some collectible vintage things over here that you can win. We have some collectible comic books. We have Pez stuff. We have all sorts of crazy stuff, but most of it's related to cartoons or to video game characters. So there's a lot of good swag over there, and we're being very generous this year with the Infinity Prize Points. So, by the way, if you win at Combat 21, sorry, you win and you're playing against 6 people, you get 6 points. So, you know, the points build up kind of quickly. Do I need to keep talking?
That's very good. I do have one last question.
Sure.
Now, you actually develop these games and come up with the rules and play test and things like that. Tell us about that process.
Okay, I'd love to. And actually, my son Keits, Adam, he's a big part of that because I tend to make the games nicer than he does. He comes in and he helps me tweak them to make, like for instance, I have to tell you the truth, with Balrog Ball, I had it so that you could get life back, and he had to say, Dad, that's not reality, you don't get life back, you just lose it. I was like, okay, so he helped me rework the game so that it makes more sense to the fighting game community, because I, frankly, am not a member of the fighting game community. I still play Pac-Man, so I don't know what it means. But anyway, he helps me tweak the game, so, you know, a lot of times he'll come to visit me in Dayton, Ohio, when I'm developing these games, and we'll sit and we'll play with some people, and we'll work out the rules and tweak them and make some changes. So, and he always makes the game. Frankly, he always makes the games better. Okay, he's just got a knack for doing that. So we had another game this year, by the way, that broke. As I was trying to load it into the car, and it was Sonic Spin based on Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was on a big wheel, and I broke the damn wheel, so, you know, screw that. Next year I'm hoping we have miniature golf. That's my goal for next year, depending on what kind of space we have. So anyway, yeah, a lot of times I dream up these games at home, and I do a lot of parties, by the way, for a lot of other people. So a lot of times these games go through a metamorphosis. I'm constantly swapping out the artwork for the particular group I'm with. So, did that answer your question?
Very much so. Well, obviously very busy. Things are picking up here
Yeah.
for the weekend. Just have fun, and we'll be
Thanks so
stopping and we'll
much.
playing some games and dive
Pleasure.
kick. And yeah,
And
very
join
good.
me, everybody. If year after year, this just keeps getting better and better. I think that this event is the best of its kind. I really believe that, and I'm not just saying that because of Adam. I really watch how everybody reacts to the event, and people just seem to really love it. So I think it's a cool thing. And let me say one more thing, real quick. I've been doing this for a couple years, though. I think the fighting game community, they're an awesome group of people. I just want to say.